YouTube? This is JP from Local Basscast. Today I'm going out, probably by myself because Andrew hasn't picked up his phone, to go catch some big fish, hopefully. So I'm going to head down to a local pond here just down the street and give it a go. Stay tuned. Alright guys, so here we are. It's obviously a golf course pond. Got the fairway on the other side, and on this side it's just like houses and stuff like that. There's gonna be carp and tilapia and all sorts of stuff here, but what you'll also notice is that there is a lot of matty grasses on the top here, right here. Perfect for punching. I think we're gonna go with punching rig. So what I got here is the Biwaa Warax black and blue on a 1/2 ounce tungsten. Let me just get all this crap off here. There it is. And I'm gonna be flipping that right into this mat here. And I'm working a 50-pound braid. There we go. And we're just gonna work it. Drop it right over there. You also want to make sure that when you're on the bank, you keep your voice real low and your steps real quiet, because these fish can be quite spooked with the slightest thing, and it'll just set them off to close up and not catch anything all day long. All right, we're gonna keep on moving on over to the next batch of grass and see if we can't pull something out of the depths here. Now I got a favorite spot in this pond, and that's up here in this corner right up here. So we're gonna go check it out and see what's popping, because I've always at least caught 2 in this one little nook, and I already see some bass hitting up on the top there, which gives me a good reason to get in there and see what's up. All right. Oh yeah. Alright, well, I got a strike, that's for sure, but I didn't pull it fast enough. And that was because I was not ready. Pulled it clean right off. That was fail number 1. Now when you're punching, you gotta be ready to pull that trigger, because they are quick to bite and quick to let go when they feel something's not right. Got it. Oh, there it is. All right. Well, our first bass of the day is not a bad bass. It's a pretty good size. Got him right through the roof of the mouth. There he is. He's got a little bit of a chunker here. It's a little guy, but not too bad. Good sized bass. Alright, let's let him back in the water. Alright, well, you put up a good fight, man, for a little bass. Let's get you back in. Alright, time for another bass. So again, we're working the Biwaa Warax on a 1/2 ounce tungsten, little bobber stopper, and a trocar flipping hook. I gotta tell you, one of the most effective ways of really getting through some of these matted areas, especially in going from spring to summer, when you start getting the dead growth and then you have this new growth coming in, is a flipping rod, a good little punching rig. And because our water gets so hot so quickly in these ponds, they like to go straight over to where the oxygen is plentiful, and that's going to be these heavily matted grass areas. And most likely your highest percentage point for catching some good size, if not very large bass. But I gotta say, it is a patient game. You gotta really work every little hole that you see, because you could flip it into a hole right behind bass and they're not gonna go for it. But you put it in the next hole 1 inch down and to the left, and then all of a sudden you got a bite. So it's really about being extra vigilant and covering all of the holes and being ready to pull that trigger when it's time. Now, one of the biggest things that I hate with flipping is that with so much use of your bait and so many times it's gone in and out, that it does tend to start coming out from your bait and catching up with some of that thicker stuff. So when that happens, just reposition your hook, get it to a place where you know it's not going to tie up, and then and work it. But the moment that you can no longer keep that hook inside, it's just best to move on to a brand new bait, so that it doesn't keep catching itself onto what you're really trying to get away from, right? Is getting in contact with some of this heavier, thicker brush and locking yourself in. And don't be afraid to get into those edges over at the end where you see a little bit more sparse and open. Bass do love to be near the vegetation. They do like to be under that mat, but sometimes they do prefer just being right outside. And you just kind of bring that bad boy right in there and see if anything gets to it. Because they might just be facing the outside of that mat, waiting for something to swim by. Instead, they see something come down, they're going to hit it. Also, submerged grasses, like right around there. I'm not sure if you can see it, but just right under, there's a little submerged grass. Almost like a mat that never really formed to the top yet. And bass will hang out there too. So it's really about hitting all of these high percentage areas until you get yourself in contact with a bass that's hungry. So there's some big tilapia down there too, I can see them. And they might be what's scaring my bass away. Got him. Sometimes you just got to keep on working that punching rig until you finally get one. Look at that. She's a beauty. She is a beauty. Look at that. Well, buddy, thank you for a good fight. Perfect. Got him. Oh, there it is. That's the kind of fish we're looking for there. A lot of energy, real big fish. Look at that. He does not want to give up. There it is. Oh yeah. There we go. Now that's what we're talking about. Right on the roof of the mouth. That's a chunk right there. That's a chunk right there. Oh yeah, he was hungry. Let's give him away. I'd say he's about 2.5 pounds, perhaps. Maybe 3. Alright. Let's give him a quick little weigh. 2.95. 2.95 pounds. Not bad. I'm gonna take a picture of this guy before we let him go. And just look at that thing. He's a hoss. Alright. Let's give him a little water though. He needs it. That was a good fight. Alright, buddy, it's time to let you go. Great fight, my friend. Great fight. Alright, everyone, I hope you liked that video. I know you noticed that Andrew and Freddie weren't with me. They actually surprised me with the news that they're flying out to Ecuador to go do some fishing at a lake by some active volcano. So keep a lookout for that video. Don't forget to like and subscribe right now to Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, all of that stuff. Stay with us. Lots of great things to come. See you next time.